Krishna and Anand for having joined us here. I would first like Krishna, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Krishna. I work as an associate manager with Accenture here in Vikhroli. I've been in Accenture for a little more than 3.5 years, and I've got a total IT experience of close to 7 years. I have primarily been working on the Java J2E platform and mostly with financial services clients.
Alright, thank you very much. And we have with us Anand, who's also been a part of the RPI alumni for as long as I know. So Anand, like a brief introduction from you as well.
Hi, my name is Anand, and I am also working with Accenture for last around 3.5 years, and I am a team lead there. And my primary skill set is Java J2E, and I have a total 7.5 years of IT experience, out of which first 2.5 years was in Power Builder and Sybase, and for last around 5 years I am working on Java J2E. And I am a very old student of Patkar sir since 1999. I have done almost every course.
Yeah, he's always around. We can always see him in the class.
Yeah. Even I think Ruta and I had taken few batches for
together.
Yeah.
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 Thank you so much. Now, since we have these very experienced people in the J2E technology, what would be your message to any RPI alumni student who is trying to make a career in this technology?
Basically, currently the market is really good for Java J2E, and we have, a lot of projects coming up in J2E especially. So, the first primary requirement is the knowledge of core Java, because many people nowadays, and from our experience, what we have been interviewing few people for last couple of months for our project, and people seem to be knowing only JSP and servlets, nothing else. That too, pretty syntax level kind of. But they don't know what an object is and what an interface is. It's out of 25 people we interviewed, hardly a couple of guys were good. So I think first of all, anybody who wants to make a career in Java J2E, they should make their core Java and basic fundamentals strong, and then move on to other advanced topics like EJBs, JSP servlets, or whatever it is. And once they get fundamental understanding of the subject, then they can, and once they have a level of understanding what the basically object-oriented programming is, then they can move to understand design patterns and more advanced topics. Because even as I said, many people just know the names of the patterns, but they don't know where to apply it or what. Like they seem to believe that, as I said, a pattern is a collection of classes, interfaces, something like that. So unless they understand the fundamentals, what an object is, what an interface is, they won't appreciate the importance of patterns and all. So at least what I had done was basically I made my core Java strong under research guidance, and then I moved on to advanced topics and then design patterns. So it should be step by step, not going directly to the design patterns or to servlet JSP.
Thank you so much. As sir says, the field should be mature to learn, and I guess one person also has to basics, be mature, and then get into patterns. Thank you so much, Anand. Krishna, can you tell our students from a project manager perspective what kind of skills they should have?
Okay, basically to be very precise, I still consider myself a technologist and prefer to be on that front. They promoted me to an associate manager. But yes, from a perspective of a manager who understands technology, you should actually look to build systems which are scalable, maintainable, reliable, because whatever you build comes back to you again. It hits you again after a while, because the way we are going, we actually start building a system, and then we continue maintaining the system and building into it and adding into it. So whatever you make, as I say it again, whatever you make comes back and haunts you again. So the better you do it, the better you are placed when you go ahead and doing things. So when you're looking to do anything or you're building anything, just as a very interesting session that we had today. Understand the basics, learn patterns, apply patterns, do it well, and build a system that scales well, that is maintainable, that is very reliable, and you will definitely realize that going ahead, or whatever you add into the system always works out well.
Thank you so much. I was just very curious. Both of these people work with Accenture, and as we know, Accenture is one of the top IT companies in Bombay. So, in terms of processes, I was just curious. During project execution, are there any patterns that are followed in all the phases other than the design phase? Because we know in software design we do use it, but as sir said, it's not limited to the design phase. So have you all, or is there a best practice in Accenture to do certain things certain ways?
Alright, basically as most of you might be knowing, Accenture is a CMM5 certified company now. And so we do have a lot of processes instituted in terms of quality management. We also have what is called as a core technical competency group across the India Delivery Center, which operates out of Vikhroli, and rather in Bombay, and we also have centers across in Bangalore, Chennai, as well as Hyderabad. And these are basically groups which encourage componentized design in terms of collecting reusable components and publishing them across various engagements that we do for various clients.
And I think we've just mined a pattern here, I believe, because I have seen this in a lot of IT companies, including mine. And I've just joined a technology group in my company. So basically what we've seen is project knowledge, project starts, does good design, creates reusable components, but when the people move to a different project, the knowledge is lost, some of the code is lost, best practices are lost. And so for mature organizations, what they've done is they've come up with a separate cell, which they either call a technology consulting group or technology enabler group, which actually collects this information across projects and helps the new projects, also even helps sometimes in getting new projects through POCs, through prototypes, and proving to the client the ability that they have. Alright, it was great talking to you, Anand and Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thanks.